The Whispering Valley. In a far and forgotten corner of the world, beyond towering cliffs and slumbering hills, there lies a hidden place that maps do not show and footsteps rarely touch. It is a quiet land known as the Whispering Valley. Time moves differently here, not in seconds or minutes, but in breezes and birdsong, in shadows drifting over meadows, and the way clouds pause just a little longer above the treetops. The journey to this valley is long and gentle. No rushing trains or whirring machines can carry you there, only your breath, your imagination, and the slow rhythm of calm. It begins with a trail wrapped in moss and silence. Trees arch overhead like guardians, their leaves gently whispering to one another as if trading secrets of sleep. You walk slowly. There's no hurry. With each soft step on the pine needle path, the noise of the world behind you melts away, like snow touched by sunlight. The farther you go, the lighter you feel, as if your thoughts are shedding their weight one by one until all that remains is a feeling of peace. The air is cool but kind. It smells of damp earth, lavender, and rain that fell long ago. Birds sing in soft, unhurried tones as if humming lullabies passed down through generations. Somewhere nearby, a brook hums beneath the ferns. It doesn't babble or roar. It hums in a way that makes your shoulders fall and your jaw relax. As you continue, the trees part slightly, revealing a small wooden sign carved with ancient letters that read, "To the Whispering Valley. Walk gently." And so you do. The path widens just enough to let in the light. Sunbeams filter through the canopy like golden ribbons, dancing on your face, warming your cheeks. Each step is slower than the last, not because you're tired, but because you've begun to listen, really listen, to the sigh of the wind, to the murmur of the forest, to your own breath, steady and soft. The valley opens before you like a long-forgotten dream. A great expanse of grass, feathered with wild flowers, stretches out under the watch of sloping hills. A single path winds through it like a lazy stream, leading toward a small wooden bridge over a clear, calm river. You stop at the bridge and rest your hands on the smooth, moss-covered rail. Beneath you, fish drift like silver leaves, and the water swirls around pebbles with a patient rhythm. On the far side of the bridge, nestled in a patch of golden light, stands a tiny cottage, its windows glowing warmly. A curl of smoke rises from its chimney, dancing slowly into the sky. This is your home for now. You know it the moment you see it, the way one recognizes the scent of an old book or the echo of a lullaby sung long ago. This is not a place you found. It's a place that waited for you. You cross the bridge, slowly, calmly. The wood beneath. Your feet creaks in a friendly tone like it's pleased to carry you across. When you reach the cottage door, you pause. Not out of hesitation, but reverence. Your hand reaches for the handle, worn smooth by years of stories and gentle arrivals. The door opens with a soft sigh. Inside, the air is warm and still. It smells faintly of cedar, chamomile, and the softest touch of cinnamon. The walls are lined with shelves of old books, each one humming softly like it remembers being read by firelight. A kettle sings quietly from the stove, and a rocking chair sways just a little, as if someone had been sitting there waiting for you. You step inside and close the door behind you. This is where your journey truly begins. You take a seat by the window where a cushion rests on an old wooden bench. Outside, the valley stretches in peaceful silence. Clouds drift low, grazing the tops of distant hills. The grass moves like water, and birds glide slowly in wide circles on. The table beside you sits a small journal, its leather cover worn and soft. You open it, and inside are blank pages that seem to breathe as you turn them. You begin to write, not words, but thoughts, drifting like mist across a morning field. Worries dissolve into ink. Hopes take shape as petals. Regrets fade into the margins. When you close the journal, your mind is lighter. You rise and walk through the cottage. Every corner is quiet and welcoming. A fire burns low in the hearth, its embers glowing like sleepy stars. A quilt is folded neatly on a rocking chair. Shelves hold tiny trinkets, a glass bird, a pine cone, a stone shaped like a heart. The bedroom is small and perfectly still. The bed is made with thick blankets and soft pillows. A window looks out at the moon, which now hovers just above the hills, bathing everything in a gentle silver glow. You lie down slowly, letting the bed cradle your weight. Outside, the valley sighs. The wind moves softly through the trees. A distant owl calls once, then again, lower, softer. The stars begin to gather. First 1, then 5, then 1,000. As if summoned by your stillness. They twinkle gently, never shouting, just shining. You are home, you are safe. And the story is only just beginning. The cottage welcomes you like a long-lost friend. As you step inside, the door gently closes behind you, muffling the soft sounds of the valley. A golden hush settles over the room. Time stretches here, not in hours or minutes, but in flickers of firelight and the hush between heartbeats. The floorboards creak with a comforting sigh as you explore. Each sound is soft, padded, familiar, as though the house itself is breathing slowly, peacefully, and wants you to match its rhythm. Your hand brushes a nearby table made of smooth pine wood, its surface worn and glossy from years of quiet use. A cup of tea waits for you, still warm. You lift it gently, wrapping your hands around the mug. The scent is soothing, lavender and chamomile with a hint of wild honey. You sip slowly. The warmth moves through your chest, like a soft light. You walk to the fireplace. A soft fire dances. There, its glow reflecting in the brass kettle resting nearby. Logs crackle lazily, sparks flickering and vanishing into the chimney like thoughts that never became worries. The hearth is lined with river stones, each one shaped by time, whispering calm. Beside the fire, an armchair waits, its cushion worn and inviting. You sink into it, the fabric molding gently to your shape. A quilt lies folded over the arm. You pull it over your legs, its weight grounding you with comfort. On the wall above the mantel, a painting hangs. A view of the very valley you just crossed, captured in delicate brushstrokes. The colors are soft and faded, the green of moss, the gray of mist, the blue of distant mountains. As you gaze at it, the fire's flickering light makes the scene appear to move ever so slightly, like the wind brushing through the painted trees. You close your eyes for a moment. Behind your eyelids, the quiet continues. Not silence, but a symphony of stillness. The steady crackle of the fire, the soft tick of an unseen clock, the distant murmur of the wind outside. You breathe in. You breathe out, and the cabin breathes with you. After some time, you rise and walk toward the small staircase leading upward. Each step is slow, measured, and creaks politely beneath your feet. At the top, a hallway stretches out, lined with framed photos, some faded with age, others bright as spring. People smile from within them, some reading, some laughing, some gazing out as if into the very moment you're in now. You reach the bedroom at the end of the hall. The door is already ajar. You push it open slowly, revealing a simple, quiet room. The bed is made with thick linen sheets and a patchwork quilt. A single candle glows on the nightstand, its flame still and untroubled. You sit on the edge of the bed and take off your shoes. The floor is warm beneath your feet. A small window offers a view of the pine trees swaying gently in the night breeze. Beyond them, the stars blink slowly, peacefully. You lie back on the bed. The mattress is firm and soft all at once, cradling you. The pillow welcomes your head like it's known the shape forever. You pull the quilt over yourself and feel it settle like a gentle hug. Your eyes begin to close, but not from weariness. It's a choice, a surrender. You are safe here. The night holds no urgency. There are no clocks, no calls, no tasks. Only you. Only this moment. And outside, the cabin watches over you, nestled in the pines like a secret kept by the earth. The Stars shimmer above, the fire hums below, and sleep comes not as a visitor but as a friend returning home. The morning in the Whispering Valley begins not with noise but with light. A gentle silver dawn seeps into your room through the window, touching your face like the first memory of a dream. The air is cool and fresh, laced with the scent of pine, needles, and distant rain. Somewhere beyond the hills, a soft mist rises, wrapping the trees in veils of silence. You stretch slowly beneath the quilt, feeling your limbs extend like tree branches greeting the sun. Your breath comes deep and slow as though your body remembers where it is. Not in a city of clocks, but in a land where the hours are counted by shadows and sunlight. You rise from bed, letting your bare feet press against the wooden floor. There's a robe nearby, woven from soft linen in the calm of quiet mornings. You wrap yourself in it, then step outside onto the porch. The valley stretches before you in its quiet splendor. Dew glistens on blades of grass. Birds flit from branch to branch, singing melodies so soft they feel like distant thoughts. You listen. You breathe. The air hums with the hush of 1,000 undisturbed mornings. To your left, a trail you hadn't noticed before winds between the pines, marked with round, flat stones and lined with wildflowers. Something calls you down.
It not with urgency, but invitation, you begin to walk.
The path leads gently downward, every step cushioned by moss and soil. Ferns unfurl beside you like sleepy hands. As you walk, you begin to hear it. A sound not quite music, not quite words. A soft, flowing whisper. The stream. It appears ahead, like a ribbon of light between the trees. The water moves slowly, curling around smooth stones and fallen leaves, singing a song only the valley seems to understand. You kneel beside it, resting your hands on a cool boulder at the water's edge. The stream talks to you, not in voices but in feelings, in the way the current ripples when a bird dips its beak, in how it changes pitch as it passes under a fallen log. You lean closer. The water's murmur rises and falls like a lullaby without words. You follow it, letting its voice guide you. The stream leads you to a glade dappled with sunlight. A log rests across the banks like a makeshift bridge. You step onto it, balancing easily, your arms out just a little, feeling the weight of the world leave your shoulders. Halfway across, you pause. The sound of the stream is beneath you now, its melody echoing softly between water and wood. You sit down on the log, feet dangling just above the water. A leaf floats by, spinning slowly, aimless and content. You watch it until it disappears, around a bend, carried by currents both seen and unseen. How many thoughts has this stream carried? How many dreams has it cradled? You lie back across the log, arms outstretched, eyes toward the canopy of green above. The trees sway slowly. Light flickers between leaves like gentle fireflies in the daylight. Time fades again. You don't know how long you stay there, only that the stream's soft voice never stops. It continues its quiet talk, encouraging stillness, offering peace. When you rise, you feel taller somehow, not in body, but in spirit, as if something inside you stood up straighter, gently, peacefully. You follow the stream farther, where it bends toward a grove of birch trees. Their white bark glows in the light, and the ground beneath is soft with petals and moss. A flat stone sits at the center, warmed by the morning sun. You sit there. The stream passes close, almost whispering, in your ear. Your eyes close, not in sleep but in serenity. The valley holds you. The stream continues to talk, not needing answers, and you realize some stories are told not in words but in water. You let your mind drift. You are the leaf, floating downstream. You are the wind in the trees. You are the hush between the stream's syllables. You are the stream itself, always flowing, always calm. And in this moment, there is nothing else to be. Following the gentle murmur of the talking stream, your feet carry you onward through the valley's quiet heart. The path softens beneath your steps, covered now in a carpet of moss and fallen leaves. The air grows cooler, and a slight scent of earth and rain rises, fresh and pure. Head, a grand willow tree stands beside a calm pond, its long branches sweeping low and wide, like a curtain of green silk brushing the water's surface. The leaves shimmer softly, catching the sunlight like tiny glass beads. The pond mirrors the sky, a perfect, undisturbed blue, broken only by the gentle ripple of a passing breeze. The willow welcomes you. It invites you to pause, to rest, to dream. You approach slowly and find a smooth patch of grass beneath the tree's protective boughs. The ground feels soft, cushioned by centuries of fallen leaves. You lie back, allowing the willow's cool shade to envelop you like a sanctuary. Above, the branches sway gently, whispering their slow, secret language. The rustling sounds like a lullaby sung by the earth itself. Your eyes close. The world around you grows still. Beneath the willow's branches, time seems to slow and stretch, folding gently over itself like waves on a quiet shore. Your breathing deepens, and the rhythm of your heart matches the slow pulse of the valley. In this quiet moment, the boundary between waking and dreaming softens. Thoughts float away like dandelion seeds on the wind. You feel yourself drift, carried by the willow's song into a realm where dreams are not just visions, but gentle journeys. You imagine a path lined with silver light, winding through a forest where every leaf glows softly with its own inner fire. The air is warm and sweet, filled with the scent of blooming jasmine and soft honey. As you walk, the path unfolds endlessly ahead, calm and inviting. Around you, shapes form in the mist. Deer with eyes like polished amber, butterflies with wings woven from moonlight, and streams that shimmer with liquid stars. Each one moves slowly, deliberately, as if honoring the sacred quiet. You follow the path deeper into the dreamscape, feeling lighter, freer, as if the weight of waking life is melting away. The willow tree above you continues to hum its timeless lullaby. You feel the cool grass beneath your hands, the soft brush of leaves against your cheek. The gentle sway of branches rocks you like a cradle, steady and sure. A soft light begins to glow at the edge of your vision, warm, golden, beckoning. It grows brighter and brighter until it fills the whole sky. You reach toward it, arms open, surrendering fully to the peace. You are floating now, weightless, drifting on the breeze that carries the willow's song. You see the stars begin to peek out as dusk settles over the valley, their silver light sparkling through the branches. You are home, you are safe, you are the dream, and the dream is you. As the willow's branches wave their final lullaby for the day, you find your breath slowing even more, heart softened by the deep calm. The world outside fades away. There is only the quiet, the peace, and the slow dance of leaves in the wind. When sleep comes, it carries you gently on its wings. The next morning unfolds like a soft breath. Light filters gently through the branches as you awaken beneath the willow's tender shade. The valley seems to hum with quiet energy, alive but never rushing, like a melody played slow and sweet. You rise and follow a narrow path that weaves through the trees, guided by the gentle warmth of the sun. The air is rich with the scent of earth and blossoming flowers, notes of jasmine, honeysuckle, and lavender blending in a soothing perfume that settles around you like a soft blanket. Ahead, the path opens into a hidden garden, an oasis of calm, tucked away from the world. This is the sleep garden, a place where every flower blooms in the soft moonlight, and where time itself seems to pause. The garden is a sanctuary of colors, delicate blues and purples, pale pinks and creams, soft whites, and gentle greens. Petals glow with a quiet light as if kissed by starlight. The flowers sway slowly as if breathing, their movement a tender dance with the breeze. You walk among the blossoms, each step cushioned by velvety moss. Butterflies with wings like shimmering silk flutter lazily from bloom to bloom, their movements slow and graceful. A small fountain gurgles softly nearby, its waters clear and cool, catching sunlight in sparkling arcs. You find a bench carved from smooth stone beneath an archway of climbing roses. Sitting down, you close your eyes and breathe deeply, letting the scents and sounds of the garden wash over you. And now, as the stars watch over you, the whispering valley fades into dreams and the night whispers, "Rest well, traveler," until the dawn. Night descends on the whispering valley like a soft sigh. The sky above stretches wide and deep, a velvet canvas sprinkled with countless stars, each one a tiny, shimmering secret. You find yourself walking back toward the heart of the valley, where the air is cooler and the earth softer beneath your feet. The scent of pine and fresh earth wraps around you like a gentle cloak, and a quiet hush falls over the world. Ahead, a clearing opens beneath the sky. The grass is soft, still warm, from the day's sun, and the world feels vast and open. You lie down on your back, feeling the earth steady beneath you, strong and steady as a foundation. Above, the stars shine brighter than you have ever seen. They pulse slowly, like the steady beating of a giant heart. Some twinkle with silvery light, others burn softly with gold and amber hues. You close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. When you open them again, the stars seem to come closer, almost as if they are listening, watching, waiting. A soft voice hums in the silence. It's the valley itself, whispering ancient stories carried on the wind. Tales of dreamers who once walked these lands, whose hopes and wishes were sewn into the night sky like constellations. You feel a gentle warmth on your cheek as a breeze stirs the grass beside you. The stars pulse in rhythm with your heartbeat, and you realize you are part of this endless dance of light and dark, rest and dream. As you watch, the constellations shift and change, telling stories of journeys, of quiet courage, and of peaceful homecomings. The sky becomes a living tapestry, woven with threads of silver and shadow. Your breathing slows, your heart softens, and you feel yourself drifting, carried gently into the quiet embrace of sleep. The night holds you, cradles you, and sings you its final lullaby. With each breath, your body grows lighter, your mind quieter. The worries of the day slip away like leaves on a gentle stream. The garden wraps you in a cocoon of calm, its magic weaving a spell of restfulness. You imagine yourself shrinking down to the size of a tiny seed, resting gently in the soil beneath a blooming flower. The earth is warm and soft, cradling you like a mother's arms. You feel the pulse of life all around, the slow growth of roots, the stretch of leaves reaching for sunlight. The garden's magic seeps into you, filling you with peace and stillness. You drift into a dream where the flowers sing lullabies in voices soft as petals, their melodies weaving through the air like silken threads. The sky above the garden fades from pale blue to deep indigo, studded with stars that twinkle like tiny lanterns. The moon rises, casting silver light over the blossoms and turning petals to shimmering silk. You lie back on the soft moss, watching the night sky. The stars pulse gently, their light a quiet heartbeat in the darkness. The garden breathes with you, its calm wrapping around your soul. You feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into rest, as if the garden itself is rocking you gently to sleep. May this place of peace and bloom cradle your dreams, and may your sleep be soft and deep. Night descends on the whispering valley like a soft sigh. The sky above stretches wide and deep, a velvet canvas sprinkled with countless stars, each one a tiny, shimmering secret. You find yourself walking back toward the heart of the valley, where the air is cooler and the earth softer beneath your feet. The scent of pine and fresh earth wraps around you like a gentle cloak, and a quiet hush falls over the world. Ahead, a clearing opens beneath the sky. The grass is soft, still warm, from the day's sun, and the world feels vast and open. You lie down on your back, feeling the earth steady beneath you, strong and steady as a foundation. Above, the stars shine brighter than you have ever seen. They pulse slowly, like the steady beating of a giant heart. Some twinkle with silvery light, others burn softly with gold and amber hues. You close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. When you open them again, the stars seem to come closer, almost as if they are listening, watching, waiting. A soft voice hums in the silence. It's the valley itself, whispering ancient stories carried on the wind. Tales of dreamers who once walked these lands, whose hopes and wishes were sewn into the night sky like constellations. You feel a gentle warmth on your cheek as a breeze stirs the grass beside you. The stars pulse in rhythm with your heartbeat, and you realize you are part of this endless dance of light and dark, rest and dream. As you watch, the constellations shift and change, telling stories of journeys, of quiet courage, and of peaceful homecomings. The sky becomes a living tapestry, woven with threads of silver and shadow. Your breathing slows, your heart softens, and you feel yourself drifting, carried gently into the quiet embrace of sleep. The night holds you, cradles you, and sings you its final lullaby. And now, as the stars watch over you, the whispering valley fades into dreams, and the night whispers, "Rest well, traveler, until the dawn."